Hi, I'm June Williamson, the Happy Thai Girl, and this week on Cooking Made Easy with June, we'll be making a fantastic pulled pork with a great barbecue sauce. Pork is a perfect topping for nachos, tacos, and of course sandwiches, and it's so good. That's coming right up on Cooking Made Easy with June. Hi, I'm June Williamson, and welcome to Cooking Made Easy with June, brought to you by Macy's, the happy shopping store. So today we are going to make a classic pulled pork dish. Well, actually the pulled pork, you know how you guys around here, well, a lot of people, when we have all these events, we go to the meat shop and we order the already made barbecue with all the meat, and it's good, but honestly you guys can make it yourselves, and it will save you money, and also it will taste so much better. And today I'm going to show you how I prepare the pork roast. I'm going to use an Instapot today, but we also will post where I normally make a really big picnic roast in the oven, which will make it even more easy because you don't have to really think much about it, and also the Instapot, we'll see. And then also we'll be making a homemade barbecue sauce. All right, so first what you do is you get a pork, a picnic pork or a shoulder pork, and we just have, it's just plain, the simpler the better. So I'm just gonna take a knife, and all I'm gonna do is make, actually let me prepare my garlic first. I'm just going to peel my garlic, so I'm not going to smash it as hard. So just a little bit to where the peel comes off, like that. I'm going to do about, for this size of a pork, I'm going to do about 3 cloves. So this is the secret ingredient. Garlic is the secret ingredient for everything I do, so it's not a secret anymore. Every time I say secret ingredient, it reminds me of Kung Fu Panda. I love Kung Fu Panda, especially when they were talking about the noodles and the secret ingredient in the noodles. Do you guys remember that? If you don't know that, you better go watch it. Taylor's favorite movie of all time, I think. Okay, so I just peeled the garlic. You don't have to worry about the ends or anything, but I would just take that off. And then we're just going to cut little slits in here, and we're just going to tuck in the garlic inside the slit. Tuck it in and just kind of spread it out a little bit, like we have some right there, and maybe right there. But it's all going to do a really good flavor when you get that garlic in there. You'd be surprised how big a difference that is. Let me rinse my hands off of it. Okay, and then we're just going to salt and pepper it really well. Just going to, my hand's a little wet, so I'm going to use a teaspoon. So that's pretty generous salt. And some pepper. I love pepper. Well, I'm going to put this, I won't pour too much in there, that's what it's for. Okay. Now we're going to turn on now if you don't have an Instapot, what you would do, and it'll be on the instructions of the recipe, is what you would do is you cover it, put water in it and cover it tightly with foil. Okay, the pepper is gonna make me sneeze. Excuse me. And so now, okay, but we're going to brown it this way. Instead of having to put this in the oven on high for an hour, we're gonna brown it. So it looks like I turn it on. I can smell it that it's on a little bit. I'm gonna push the on button and the saute button, and add a little bit of oil, just enough to get it brown. I mean, just to cover it lightly. You don't want to put too much oil. Okay, so if you can see that or not, but see how it's kind of like spreading itself. And I'm just going to take, excuse me, the pork, and I'm just going to, it's sizzling a little bit. I'm going to turn the side of the salt and pepper down, because then I can add more salt and pepper on the top of it, so we can have a little bit more salt on the bottom. Okay, well, that's a lot of salt. And then we add a little bit more pepper, and going to wait for it to sizzle, which is coming on. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that, if it's not hot yet, then we'll just let it sit for a minute and while it's hot. So in the meantime, and what you do is you add water after you brown it, and then you just put a lid on it. But I'm gonna wait till it gets hot. While it's doing that, and we're gonna go back and forth, we're going to come over here, and we're going to make the barbecue sauce, okay? So this is awesome. I mean, you make homemade barbecue sauce, it's huge. It takes a little bit of effort, and it's gonna taste so awesome. All right, so all you do for the barbecue sauce is put everything together. We have half a cup of apple cider vinegar and a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Somebody was asking me earlier while I was prepping this what liquid smoke was, but it's just a flavor. Okay, so, I said a teaspoon, okay. 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Can you say that 3 times? Worcestershire? Okay, so, I don't think they teach kids tongue twisters anymore, do they, in school? 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 4 to 6 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. I love sweet things. I love the sweeter flavor of salad dressings and sauces. So I'm gonna add about 6 tablespoons. Okay. I'm gonna go turn that timer off. All right. Brown sugar and tomato ketchup. So a cup of tomato ketchup. I'm gonna turn the stove on to medium. So while I'm doing this, I wanna introduce a guest that's gonna come on to taste this. He's our cameraman. He's so excited. He was the one who asked me what liquid smoke was. But we'll see, we're gonna have to discover. I don't really know him that well. We're gonna discover Spencer when he comes and tastes our food. Okay, so then we have a little bit of salt. So a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, and that's all. We're just gonna stir that together and let it simmer. But while that's going, I'm gonna also make another sauce. I know we're doing a lot of little things, but I wanna show you that you spend time making these little things, and when you put together, after the pork is roasted, that you can make all kinds of dishes. And so it's actually a great leftover dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover that. I'm gonna open up the speed and let it turn on to about medium high. You don't wanna burn it and forget about it, so I'll be right there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to make is the slaw. Now, because I'm going to put together a slaw barbecue sandwich. In the South, my husband's from Alabama, and so they eat coleslaw in their barbecue sandwiches, and it's so yummy. So all you do, now I do make it a little different, and this is worth the step. It's not to just go buy your slaw. It's much cheaper and much more delicious if you make your own. I'm just gonna I'm gonna rinse this off. Okay, so all you do, you can get the one that's already made, or you can shred your own cabbage. And then we're just going to add 3 tablespoons of lime juice, this is less than 6 cups, I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna, but follow the recipe, okay, but I'm not gonna follow the recipe. Even if you don't, it'll still taste good, because you really can't fail. So I'm just going to move this over. Put some lime juice. So slaw, my first experience with coleslaw is my American grandmother. I'm adopted by my father, and she is from Holland. And she showed me how to make a really good slaw by putting sugar, which I will, this is salt. By putting sugar, I'll get some sugar, and lime juice. Okay, where's my lime squeezer? Okay, I'm gonna squeeze it myself. So we put some lime juice in here. Okay. So that's a lime is about a tablespoon. Okay, I hear my barbecue sauce simmering over here. So what she does is she puts sugar in it, and she smashes it with this smasher, potato smasher, but you don't have to do that, but it adds some flavor. So I'm just gonna toss it though. So I'm gonna add some sugar, lime juice, and a substitute, which I also love with this slaw, instead of sugars, I also use agave, which is a lower glycemic. So you can skip the sugar and add some agave instead. But I decided to add both today because I was talking about the sugar. And then we add just a little bit of mayonnaise, and we're gonna toss it together. All right. So while I never got the pork to saute, but we're gonna sear it, but I actually have one already made. So after you sear the pork, oops, sorry. So that's all for our slaw. But I'm gonna go get the pork that's already done, because I'm gonna show you what it looks like and shred it for you. Okay, so this was actually made in the this Instapot here. Okay, so it looks like really done. I'm gonna turn the barbecue sauce down. Okay, so it looks, but if you do it in the oven, then it's a little bit more crispy on the edges. So that should work. Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to finish this off. I'm gonna shred all that up, and then we're gonna put together some really great dishes, okay? So don't go away, and run to Macy's if you want to make your barbecue sauce right now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back. I'm pulling this pork. So now I've had some people take a fork and try to make little tiny shreds, but that's not good. So you want some chunks in here, okay? Now if you decide to make Kahlua pork, I would use this juice where the oil is, and you mix it with your cooked rice. Or I actually had a thought, you could probably cook the juices here with your rice, and it would be really delicious. Kind of like chicken and rice. I think that's a good idea. So you could do that or do it after, and then that adds all the flavor in there. So while I'm finished pulling this pork, I'm going to introduce our cameraman. He's always behind the cameras, you know. So I have an idea. I'm going to guess about Spence. I'm going to guess his last name. I don't remember his last name, so I'm going to guess it's Spencer Jones. And then we'll confirm or nullify what I'm guessing. His name is Spencer Jones. And from the looks of him, I believe he is from, his ancestry goes back to England. He's got the beard, you know. And I don't know, and then he's married and has 2 boys and a little girl and a baby on the way. And he likes to hunt, he likes to fish, because he's from Spanish Fork. Is that a bad stereotype or not? I don't know. And also Spencer likes to, I think he has a secret hobby. I think Spencer likes to cook. I don't know, we're gonna find out. So, let me see. So when he comes back to taste all this food, we're gonna ask him all those questions. So help me remember what questions to ask him, or he can just tell me. And then we'll see if I'm right. Okay. No speculations on what his special or his secret hobbies are. You just never know what people do when you stereotype what they look like. Okay, so I'm gonna use a fork, if I can find one. Oh, that's good, I'll just use this. I'm gonna try to finish pulling this off. I like to take most of the fat out, you know, but also you don't wanna take all of it out, because that's where the real flavor is in the fat, right? So we're gonna get that in there. I think we have enough to make our dishes. Okay, so while we're doing that, okay, so I have the pork pretty much shredded. Now when you have a bigger piece, pork is also great. Okay, so I'm gonna make really quick the taco sauce. And this is my very own sauce I made up because it's so good. It's so good to put on top of tacos, because we're gonna make pork tacos. Okay, so this is called a sriracha. I know they have sriracha mayonnaise there for sale. Let me see, here's my recipe. All right, we have about 2 tablespoons of mayo, so I'm just gonna do a little guess here. That's about 2 tablespoons of mayo, some barbecue sauce. I'm going to, oh, do I dare? Let me get a spoon. Oh, here's one. Okay, I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. We'll use our fresh barbecue sauce in here. 1. And then to spice it up, we're going to add my sriracha. Oh, right there. So I found out, I don't know why I did not think that this is Thai. I'm Thai. But sriracha is so popular, but it's actually a Thai chili sauce. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit because it's been in the fridge, and let's see how much sriracha. I don't make it too hot. So about 2 tablespoons, and a little bit of sweetness. Again, I like, so Thai flavors are a little bit sweet, sour, salty. Add a little agave there, and I'm gonna stir that right up. Can you see that? I always watch the Food Network and they say, oh, I'm gonna make it's made with aioli, the sriracha aioli or whatever, so I looked up what aioli really is. So in reality, aioli has lots of eggs in it, so I guess it kind of goes with mayonnaise. Okay, so now the sauce is finished. We're going to, I'm gonna put some of this pork to make the nachos and put it in the oven, so to melt the cheese. So all you do is put a few pieces of shredded pork on here, and this is gonna be so good. And we're gonna add a little bit of cheese on top. It's so easy. The flavor is gonna be in the pork. So I'm gonna add a little cheese, and then we're gonna finish it off in the oven. Okay, so go ahead and put this in the oven. Oh, well, before I put it in the oven, we're gonna come right back. Before I put it in the oven, we're gonna come right back, and so we're gonna take it out of the oven, but do not go away, because you are going to meet the mysterious cameraman, Spencer, and we're gonna get all the right answers. And maybe I'm all wrong, so don't go away, come back. Okay, so that was a quick broil there just to melt the cheese for our nachos. Okay, and so I'm gonna, before we bring our mysterious guest, well, he's not that, he's a cameraman, his name is Spencer. That's all I know, got it right. So we're just gonna top this off with a little bit of, let's see, let's put, you know what? Ooh, why not? Let's put some of that on. And then a little bit of salsa. Yeah? Who wants to taste this one? Spencer. Spencer's gonna be the guinea pig. No, he's gonna be good. A little bit of sour cream on top. Ooh. All over, and maybe some green onions. Okay, so we can taste that. Okay, now we're gonna put together the pork sandwiches too, but we're gonna have Spencer come in and we're gonna put it together and talk to him. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Spencer the cameraman. I thought you were gonna strut in here. I
was gonna strut. I can do that again if you want. So.
Okay, come on, Spencer the cameraman. Right. I hope you don't get fired. I'm just kidding.
There's always that risk.
Is that your secret? Is that your secret?
It's not my secret.
Your secret. What is your secret hobby? We'll go back.
Well, you said that, and you said a lot of things.
Okay.
And
clarify.
I feel. My name is Spencer McKay.
Okay.
Jones would be awesome, but it's McKay. So what do you do?
Okay, I know a lot of McKays. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see. What else did you say?
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Like how many kids? You're married?
I got 2 kids.
Okay, so I was wrong again.
I got a 4-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
And
that's it. They rule my life.
Okay, what are your hobbies? What is your secret hobby? What?
My secret hobby? I don't know how secret it is, but I do have one other secret hobby. Like I write screenplays and things and do.
Oh, that is a surprise.
Yeah.
You write screenplays?
Yeah.
So do you have any done?
Well,
I know some people.
I finished some and then read them and hated them, and so went back to the drawing board.
Okay, tell me real quick your favorite screenplay.
My favorite screenplay of all time.
The one that you wrote. One of
the
yours
one that I
share.
wrote. Okay.
Or do you not want to share it? Do you think someone will take your idea?
I don't want to share it because then you'll steal it. And you'll forget cooking, and you're going to go off and sell my screenplay.
Why don't you have me star in your screenplay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. I know what we'll do for that. Yeah.
Okay, that is really awesome.
Yeah.
So when do you have time for that? Do you hunt? Then you don't hunt.
I don't hunt.
Okay.
I love what other people hunt.
And you don't smoke? Do you
No, I don't
drink?
smoke. No.
No marijuana or anything?
No
Good.
marijuana.
Good.
Well, I mean, the votes, they're voting right now, so we'll see what
Politics.
happens.
We're not going to talk about politics.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay, Spencer, tell me some of your experiences. Have you had any of like the pulled pork? Well, have you had the barbecue sandwiches?
Yes. I've had barbecue
that reminds me.
sandwiches.
I'm going to let you go ahead and add some barbecue sauce
Okay.
and do this real quick. We're going to make a little bit with the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And then
And I take this and I make it. And
actually, I'm gonna put some barbecue. It'll be fine if you got a little bit on there, but
and what's this and what's this?
Okay,
What is
this
the
is the
difference?
homemade barbecue sauce that we
Okay.
made, and I didn't even taste it yet. Ooh, I usually like to taste it before, but okay, I think it should be good. What do you think?
Oh, yes, more.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, more?
Yeah, I need that.
Because we're gonna add. Okay, so go ahead and just use that and stir.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I've got your buns ready right here.
Okay.
The buns for toasted bun. Okay, this is like, a lot of people don't take the time to toast, but some of the great burger places toast their buns, and it's so good.
And it just makes that difference. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you go ahead and stir that up really well. Go ahead, like it's gonna be a barbecue. If you wanna add more sauce, go ahead. I'm gonna warm up the tortillas for the tacos that we're gonna show. And then you're gonna taste everything. Are you ready for the tasting? Are you so excited?
I am excited, yes.
How many shows have you done and you have not been on the camera?
Oh my.
Is this the first time you've been on
I've
camera?
done all shows where I'm not on the camera. I've never actually been up here before.
Okay, we're gonna
So this is my big debut, and
Yeah.
so please
Screenplay.
hashtag Spencer, hashtag Glorious, I mean, whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, Pete's gonna fire you, I think. Pete, be
Yeah,
nice.
but after this is my big break, so I'm making it big now. So
Okay, I'm just warming up the tortillas. Okay, how does that look? Maybe add a little bit more sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah? Go ahead
Yes.
and just use the same spoon.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Okay. Add a little more sauce. And then let's go ahead and put together the, that looks good. Go ahead and put it on there.
Okay.
Load it up there.
Oh my gosh,
There's a
you
big
put that
bun.
on it?
Yes, this is the southern.
I never do that. I always just eat it on the side.
I know, but this is
Oh
the
my
southern
gosh,
way.
I'm even more excited now than I was before.
This is the southern way to have
Okay.
a barbecue sandwich. It's called barbecue slaw.
Okay.
They put slaw on their stuff. Is that enough?
So, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how much do you put?
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
You're gonna,
Okay.
So you get a really good bite. This is a kind of a big bun. Okay, ready?
Sure.
So then we put a slaw on top,
Okay.
like that. Oh my gosh.
Hang on a second. Let's get that shot right there. You see that, camera? Just
Look
wanna
at
make
you,
sure
the
we can
cameraman
all
in you.
see that. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is just, I'm wondering if you have enough sauce on there, but we can do that. So I'm gonna make a,
Okay.
So let's go ahead and put together a taco. You go ahead and take a bite. I wanna hear.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna make the taco.
I didn't want to just dive
Yeah.
into it.
Dive into it.
Oh.
You need a napkin? I don't have a napkin. What do you
Oh my
think?
gosh,
The
that is very good.
Okay, look at that face. That's the first time he's had that, and he's gonna love
And I
it.
got the beard, so it's all over my face, but
And same
okay.
with this taco. This taco, I wanna hurry and have you try this taco with this sauce on it. Oh, I don't have my spoon. I'm gonna put a little bit on top.
Oh, so that's for
Yes,
the taco
sauce.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I'll just put a little, well, we'll do it for the picture another time, but I wanna just
Yeah, I'm
squeeze a
eating
little
this.
lime.
There's no way,
Eat it,
yeah.
eat it. Okay, we're gonna shove all the food into Spencer. And while he's getting that bite,
These are so weird. Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
do it. What do you think? You have to say yes. No, I won't. I don't lie.
Oh, I can't just say yes. I gotta say,
Yum.
yeah, really.
Okay, I'm
good.
gonna taste this. But are we running out of time?
We are. We got.
Okay.
Pete gave me 3 minutes.
Okay. All right. So.
2 minutes ago.
Okay, taste that. Don't. Everything I got here is from Macy's. They had a sale on pork. Okay, it was awesome. You buy one, you get one free. My goodness. So we had 2. So I cannot wait for you guys to make this on your own. Look at what you can do. You don't need to go buy your own meat. I mean, buy your own barbecue.
I need more of that.
Oh, come back. Go to Happy Thai Girl,
Yeah.
Facebook hashtag. I mean, what else do I have? Happy Thai Girl, Facebook, Instagram, everything.
Yeah.
And then you guys watch this show and tell everybody and make some more.
Goodness gracious.
Our next show is going to be awesome. So thank you so much. Happy Thai Girl, Cooking Made Easy with June with Happy Thai Girl, and Spencer, our
Yes.
screenwriter.
It is finally here. Yep.